The morning of the test started with mixed feelings, some nervous, others anxious, and of course, some candidates very confident of the outcome, even after competing for the third time.
The first time I was here for the right away contest, and I was 7th. My position was 7th. And the second time, I couldn't make it to the top 10. So I'm coming for the third time to make sure I'm part of the top 10.
Before 9 a.m., almost all 50 contestants had converged at the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences to take the aptitude test. There were 100 questions in all, and they answered them in 1 hour 30 minutes. Even though no areas were given, somehow these contestants managed to pay close attention to current affairs to have an idea of what to expect.
I expected them to ask questions about the UN Secretary, and they asked that one too. The current affairs happening and where the UN was formed and when it was formed. Yeah.
It was very easy. But as he said, some of the questions I expected didn't come, and I was very disappointed.
I was expecting a question on Kofi Annan and the ministers of Ghana.
It was easier than I expected. The FIFA president, and the current Secretary General of the UN, the United Nations.
Yeah, the UN and then the Secretary General for now. I also studied that one because my father actually told me that since they are burying Kofi Annan, they'll ask more questions on the UN. So I learned that part and it came.
The chief examiner, Anis Hafa, thinks the questions were not so easy, but is confident of the outcome.
Well, first of all, this was a very difficult topic. You know, for children to write a manifesto looking into the year 2030 or whatever it was, that's quite a stretch. But it's very interesting that some of the issues that they identified are very similar to what Kofi Annan set out to do with the Millennium Development Goals, which have now turned into the Sustainable Development Goals in terms of gender equality, because a lot of these kids were girls. And we also want to look at, let's say, agriculture, focus on agriculture, quality education, and we're also looking at corrupt practices. It's interesting that these kids are all aware of those things too.
And for parents, this is his advice.
These are kids, but we are not raising them to be children. We are raising them to be fully grown adults. So what I was suggesting to them is that every parent should make sure that there's a workstation for each of the kids. And it's not a big deal. Just a desk, just a chair, so that whatever reading or mathematical problem that they have to do, everything is centered in one place so that they are not running all over the place.
The day continued with some awards from Databank and MoneyGram, sponsors of this year's Literacy Challenge. The event ended with a lot of expectations for Stage 3.
I pray that I'm part of the top 10 and I will definitely win it.
I hope to be part of the top 10 and also to make my parents proud, to make my siblings proud. All those wishing me good luck, I don't want to fail them.
Head of events here at City FM and City TV is Rastina Lee Yankee, and she tells us what to expect in the next round.
The top 10 will be chosen and will be announced on Monday, and then we'll have the finale on the 6th of October. But only 10 people are going to be selected to move to the final stage. So this is still the Literacy Challenge.
For City News, Farida Shaibu.